Hey guys, I'm Marcus with Drive and Be Driven, reporting to you from bright and breezy South Florida. And this week I have the Genesis G90 courtesy of my peeps over at Genesis. Today we're going to go over the top 5 areas where Genesis really hit it on the nose with the G90, as well as the top 5 areas where Genesis sort of missed the mark. So let's get started. Alright, so let's kick off this list with where Genesis sort of missed the mark. So in the number 5 spot is going to come to fuel efficiency. Genesis actually improved the fuel economy over the 2019 model year, but when you're looking at the G90 in the grand scheme of things, it's still going to be on the lower end of the spectrum as far as fuel economy goes. In your most fuel efficient setting, the G90 is going to get 25 miles per gallon on the highway, while in its least fuel efficient setting, that's if you go for that V8 engine, you're going to be looking at around 23 miles per gallon on the highway. For comparison, something like your Lexus LS is going to offer up to 30 miles per gallon on the highway, and that's in its non-hybrid variation. Genesis actually offers a coasting mode instead of the G90, in which it is going to decouple the engine from the transmission. But I feel like Genesis could definitely implement some more advanced fuel economy systems to help boost the fuel economy instead of the G90. For example, I would like to see Genesis implement a cylinder deactivation system as well as an auto start stop for your engine. Your engine is actually going to be running all the time even when you're at a standstill, so I'd like to see Genesis implement that in the future. Alright, so in the number 4 spot, we'll have to go to the interior styling, not necessarily stepping up and matching the more bold and exuberant exterior styling. Genesis actually changed a lot of the panels on the exterior, but once you hop inside of the cabin, it's mostly carryover from the pre-refresh model. And honestly, you are going to have lots of really impressive tech inside of here, but unlike the exterior, which has a very bold, intricate, and exotic look, the interior is definitely going for a bit more of a conservative styling. So if you're the type of person who likes a conservative, easy to use interior, the G90 has your name written all over it. But if you're the type of person who likes to have a bit more of a futuristic looking interior that's less typical and a less traditional type of style, maybe the G90 is not going to be the vehicle you're looking for, because this interior is definitely going to be a lot more on the simplistic side. Alright, so in the number 3 spot is the lack of a panoramic sunroof. But Genesis didn't go completely crazy. You are still going to get a compact, normal size sunroof here. But if you're looking for a panoramic sunroof, the G90 is not going to offer that no matter how much money you are willing to spend towards it, which is honestly pretty surprising because the Hyundai Sonata is actually going to offer a sunroof for less than half the price of the G90, as low as $29,000. So I definitely would like to see Genesis implement a panoramic sunroof instead of the G90 in the future. Alright, so for number 2, it's going to be focusing right over here, and that's going to be the fact that you're not going to have a fully digital instrument cluster here. You're actually only going to get a 7-inch screen in between your 2 analog gauges here. So if you want a full LCD gauge cluster instead of the G90, Genesis is not going to offer you that. And once again, just for comparison, something like the Hyundai Sonata is going to offer a fully digital gauge cluster, 12.3 inches, which is the same as what's found in the Audi A8 at as low as $31,000. So I feel like Genesis should definitely offer that, if not as standard equipment, at least as optional equipment. Here we are in the number 1 spot for where I feel like Genesis sort of missed the mark, and that's going to be the fact that the G90 sort of has a feature cap. Now, the G90 has tons and tons of standard safety technology and overall luxury amenities, but if you're looking to really option up and make this vehicle the ultimate luxury automobile, you're going to be a little bit limited because Genesis is going to cap out this vehicle right there at $79,000. So if you're looking for things like massaging rear seats or an adjustable air suspension, Genesis is not going to offer that. So something I would like to see Genesis do in the future is possibly offer a more premium version of their flagship sedan, possibly a really upscale version, maybe a Maybach type of competitor. All right guys, now at this point in the video, I would truly appreciate if you could please subscribe to the Drive and Be Driven YouTube channel. Also comment down below letting me know if you agree with my misses so far. All right, so the number 5 spot for where Genesis hit it on the nose is going to be this updated infotainment system. This is going to be the same size as was found in the pre-refresh model, but it's actually going to offer some new features for 2020, and those new features are actually going to be your swiping functionality, so you can actually use this as a touchscreen. Previously, you could only use the rotary dial that was at the lower portion, but now you have 2 ways to function this, so that's really neat. And another thing that is going to be new, which was a prior gripe of mine, is now you can actually connect your phone to this system as well. So Genesis is going to catch up when it comes to phone connectivity. You can now use Android Auto and Apple CarPlay. All right guys, so the number 4 spot is the improved customization, both inside and out. On the exterior here, you are going to notice this is going to be a new color option for 2020. This is going to be called Porto Red, sort of like a winish burgundy. I really like this shade of red. So many people have stopped me and just said they like the color of the car. Other people, of course, just love that new bold front fascia. Now, this is going to be one of 2 new exterior colors for 2020. You're also going to get a new silverish gold color, which Genesis is going to call their Gold Coast Silver. But it's not just going to stop there. Hop on inside of the G90, you're actually going to get 2 new interior color options. Previously, that was another gripe that I had with the G90, in which it only came with 2 interior color options. You had a black and a beige. Now for 2020, you're still going to get black and beige, but you're also going to get the addition of an indigo navy blue-like color, as well as a camel brown color. Those 2 colors look absolutely spectacular. Honestly, I wish I got those colors because I just love brown and blue interiors. I mean, that's unheard of nowadays. But all in all, I have to really praise Genesis for offering these 2 new interior color options and 2 new exterior color options. All in all, really bringing up the overall customization with the G90. All right guys, so the number 5 spot is going to have to come down to the oh so hush and very refined interior that Genesis has inside of the G90. Now, the pre-refresh model had a very quiet interior, but now you're here in the 2020 model, and Genesis actually went back to the drawing board to make this cabin even more quiet. I mean, it is whisper quiet. That's really the result of them going back to the drawing board. Now, you are going to get improved sound deadening around your transmission housing, and you're also going to get your carried over dual pane glass. Genesis has actually gone as far as naming the G90 the quietest car in this segment. All right, so in the number 2 spot for where Genesis really hit on the nose with the G90 is going to be the new exterior styling. This is going to be a heavily refreshed front fascia, and actually the entire vehicle, to be honest. The only 2 areas that were a carryover from the pre-refresh model is actually going to be your roof and your doors. So up front, you're going to have an all-new front fascia with a huge, big, bold grille. New headlights here that actually are going to wrap around to the side of your vehicle. You're going to get new rims here, very bold and big. So Genesis really went all out with this new styling. I really like how Genesis definitely took it up a notch, because the pre-refresh model was definitely a bit more on the conservative side, but now looking at this model, it seems like an almost all-new model, and I really have to commend Genesis for making this vehicle look oh so bold. All right guys, here we are in the number 1 spot for where Genesis really hit on the nose with the G90, and that's going to have to come down to the incredible value proposition that the Genesis G90 offers in the full-size luxury sedan segment. The G90 is going to have a starting price right around $73,000, and for a top-of-the-line model, it's going to be priced right around $80,000. If you're looking at all of its competitors, they are going to be considerably more expensive, especially if you're looking for as much technology found inside of this G90. Honestly, this G90 is going to be right around $20,000 less expensive than its German competitors if you're looking at comparably equipped models. So Genesis is really packing lots of bang for your buck in this vehicle. All right guys, there you have it, my top 5 hits as well as top 5 misses. Once again, huge thanks to my peeps over at Genesis for loaning me this G90 for the week. Well, that's it for this right off the bat episode. Comment and tell me what you'd like to see in future videos. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. This is Marcus, and thanks for watching Drive and Be Driven. Keep it positive, and I'll see you next time. You can become a Drive and Be Driven driver today. Just simply click the subscribe button and you will become a part of the Drive and Be Driven circle. Subscribing will allow you to stay up to date with the Drive and Be Driven YouTube channel. Thank you to all of my current Drive and Be Driven drivers for driving me towards my goals and dreams. Stay subscribed for more awesome videos like this one.